lines.
All right, well, it's Monday, so we're going to check the temperature of stocks for Sector Spotlight. We're going to go to the ETFs of the major sectors. I want to start with retail, closed into its 200-day moving average. So real quick with this general sector, where's the next support that you're going to look at?
Well, the RTHs have been under pressure like every other sector. We drew the line on when you could have gotten out. This ascending channel broke to the downside. We're just about at the 200-day. This is an area that long-term money is going to put some capital to work, so it has to be worth a look if you exited correctly. But like you said, we should look for some of the stronger stocks within that group instead of just the overall retail area. So that's what's going to be the key for investors to find.
And just a few stocks I want to outline today. We saw Under Armour and Lululemon get some upgrades today. Also, VF Corp is going to be buying Timberland for about $43 a share, which you pointed out is at its high. But I think that those are some stocks you're going to want to watch out for today.
Yeah, and let's see how they hold up. I think that deal will give some promise that even in a psychologically bad environment, you could still find situations that can make you money longer term. And as far as Lulu and Under Armour, those are probably two stocks worth a look for when we bounce, because Lulu's been a momentum stock, key performer. They just came out with good earnings in a 2-for-1 stock split. And Under Armour has been in the game as well with your Macy's.
There you go, the one I've been plugging. All right, and VF Corp paid up, so that's something to pay attention to, too. All right, let's go to the semis. The ETF SMH also struggling, but just barely broke support. Just barely. What does that do for you?
Doesn't do that much. This looks like everything else. The SMHs also. Here's your exit. This is when it broke support. It's coming into that 200-day. Same story here, different channel. 32.45. I want to see it hold. If that holds, maybe look at Intel, maybe you look at Broadcom.
All right, we're going to go to OIHs here. Had a volatile week last week, but ended significantly lower on Friday, more than 2.5%. I have to tell you, Scott, I have only read one bearish oil price research report, just one. So it seems to me that wouldn't this be a bargain opportunity at some point?
Well, again, on Thursday, when we had the bounce, it was relatively strong, and I was like touting, look at this, relative strength, OIH is on Thursday. Then Friday, kapow, right back down through that low. So that's what's making it frustrating, that we're trying to find key situations, and this still is above the 200. It's holding higher, being controlled by a descending channel. That's bearish until it gets above there. That's when you get the green light. But right now, it still has to be on the watch list with those strong stocks from that group.
All right, let's go to the transportation ETF, the IYT, coming into some big support. What do you got for this one?
Avoid. I think it's just too complicated. I don't want to even get into that.
All right, XLF here, the financial ETF, made a nice comeback on Friday after a CNBC report that banks might need extra capital of just 2 to 2.5%, not the 3% we were expecting from Basel III. However, I didn't see any confirmation of this. I just saw the CNBC report. So I wonder if this is kind of a fake out.
Well, I saw the report and the action Friday. It bucked the trend. We were down 170 points. It was up. Second time it did that last week, so maybe it's showing us some small signs that you need to watch is really close, because Bank of America by $10, Goldman Sachs under 140. A lot of these things are starting to appear cheap. JP Morgan under 40. These are three things that you know down the road will be in better shape. You just have the stomach to hold it, and these could be decent entries, especially if they continue to show relative strength.
And we'll get more in-depth look on what bank stocks to buy and how to buy them right after this.